if it cuts out. Memorial Day Monday. It's Memorial Day, right? Showing you what we got fruiting here on the farm. Flying fox, baby. So these are just some flowers on a Fairchild #2 canistel. I just stepped this up from being in a 15-gallon pot. I put it in a 25. It's probably only about 4 years since it was grafted. It would have been a lot bigger had I not kept it in the pot and kept it so small. Easy to grow tree, likes full sunlight. It's a lot like a mango, but a little more cold tolerant in my opinion. It's a nice tree though. Look at all the fruit. This may be the best crop. Good morning, good evening, whatever you call it. Fairchild numero dos canister. Yo, what up, Shiloh? How you doing? Man, I got stuck by my, stabbed to the white meat. But it wasn't that bad. I just put a Band-Aid on it. My screen door swung open and there was a metal part. It stabbed me, dog. This is the Balimbi, the carambola relative. It's got fruits on it. I just put that in a 25 from a 15-gallon. That's probably a 5 to 6 year old tree, I bet. And then, of course, all the little Muntingias got fruit on them. Sugar apples is flowering, if I'm not mistaken. I just gave that some soil and fertilizer, 25-gallon. Apparently, there's tetanus in the ground and in the soil. So it's not like if you get a cut while you're gardening, you should get a tetanus. It's not just on rusty metal. It's a myth about tetanus. I ain't getting no tetanus shot. I talk too much anyway. I could use that Kanye lockjaw and do a whole album, dog. Do the one. There's some sugar apples. Seedling sugar apples. Yeah, I don't think tetanus is a big concern out here in these parts. Maybe it is. It was just something. It wasn't really rusty. It was just whatever. Like whatever. Spondius purpurea. I just fertilized that joker. Hey, brother. Dude, if you had seen what I got stabbed with the week before, Shiloh, and how dirty and rusty it was and what I didn't do about that, you stop worrying about your little tetanus. I heard the shot's good for 30 years, and I got one like 40 years ago, so I'm good. I read up it's a big article on it, man. You're gonna get your mind blown. But tetanus, they just trying to scare you to give you shots. I ain't gonna get one. No, not me. What's up, everyone? I want to put this in a bigger pot. This Salzmanii. It's in a 25 now. I want to get all the shots in my eye. Pfizer gang, ocular, through the retina. You got it. I'm with it. I get it. I get the whole deal. The anomaly's got some fruit on it in there. Look at that. Will it focus? The hocus pocus of the locust. It's got a nice little crop in there. Collect them like Pokemon. Yeah, I want to get a think about that. Shots. Pokemon. He's trying to poke you with the needle. Pokemon. Free needle poke. That's the scarlet. It's got fruit on it. Can we zoom in a little bit? See scarlet fruit? It's got a decent crop in there. And so we got a bunch of different jabos in here holding fruit. These Schatzer's hybrids still haven't colored up and they got decent size. Decent size, homie. Okay. And then this is the Kimber's hybrid. Ooh, I gotta batten this down, buddy. Something could get right through that so easy. That is just barely protected. I'm gonna have to zip tie that better because that is a danger, danger, danger. What's going on there? Sappadilla. This is the Maycock Sappadilla. I've had this tree for a long time. It's a real slow grower. I don't think any of the fruit is ripe yet. I just hit it with a dose of fertilizer. You can tell when it's ripe because they get smooth, and this is still rough like sandpaper. They get smooth and they glisten. Something chewed on that, huh? Man, it's been in that 25 gallon, it seems like, for 5 years. I should be watering. It rained yesterday. It was a decent rain. There's the Mosey's hybrid turning colors. Can we show that? Turning colors. Let's go walk around and see what else. I got some of these Muntingias, just the red kind, from a seedling I must have planted, coming ripe. Yeah, we did get a little rain. Real sweet. The Muntingias are super sweet. Let's go walk this way. Viruba, my grafted Rollinia from a good seedling that I had. The mother tree, the seedling's dead, but the grafts are still alive. That's female. And the male stage will shed the pollen. Like this one would be getting to be at the male stage, I bet. Let's see if anything comes out. Not yet, I guess. I just fertilized that pretty heavy. And I just fertilized it before too. Should be fruit setting on it. This one will probably hold. When the stem stays green, that one will probably hold. We got a little bit more time before they start filling out. But I've been feeding it. Just fertilized a lot of these. Grandifolia, Plinia grandifolia, real strong tree, does real well. Papaya fruit, mark it down. They're up there. White Giabarika. These ones aren't quite ready, but it's close. I just fertilized this tree too. See some flowers coming. We just hit that with the holly tone. Holly tone, man. This tree looks real good. Look at this. Plinia right there. Ooh, coming alive, boy. That rain set it off. It's like I didn't notice this the day before. It must have had that before the rain. Beauty, mate. We just fertilized these over here. Oh, a chicken's egg, right? This chicken egg doesn't look any good, but this one looks a little good there. But look at that egg. That egg looks like it's past its prime in that pan there. Nothing like chicken scat in the pan. Tony's hanging out by Fred. They're talking to each other. I like Tony. We just fertilized this too. That's your Bactris setosa. And it's got fruit on it. Too soon. You can eat the, when they get full size, you can eat the seed like a coconut. It's more fat than a coconut. Or you can eat the fruit flesh like a Giabarika, like a sour Giabarika. They turn purple when they're ready. It's got a ton of thorns on that tree. Schatzer's hybrid right here. It's grafted. This tree looks like I need to kick some soil on the roots. They've been digging at the bottom of it real bad. It's not horrible, but they sure have been digging at it. I don't know if that's gonna do it. Push some dirt on it. They had left this alone all year long, and then out of nowhere, they're like horrible creatures come and ruin what you've done, your hard work. Okay, this probably doesn't even hurt the tree. They're just doing their root pruning gig. They'll knock that off in a day. I think this is a hybrid between Grimmel and Sabra. That's what we think this could be, is a Grimmel Sabra hybrid. Let's pull these off of here. These branches off of this. Give it its breathe elbow room. This tree's real funny. Like the leaves, look, they don't know how to be. They look like that, or they could look like that, or they get real small like that. Depends on what kind of mood it's in. I'm hoping this flowers soon. I think I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna hit this with a good dose of fertilizer, but look at the bark on this, if I can show it. I feel like if I put the tree, nice color, good color, like a reddish kind of color. A lot of these are Plinias I planted out. Look at that, it's like a forest. It's like a food forest they write about on TV. I think this could be a Trunciflora hybrid, maybe between Sabra and Trunciflora. It's been a very strong tree. It's always done very well. And I have grafted it. I grafted a backup. That's dangerous. You don't want to step on one of them. That tree always looks real good. Let's see what new growth. Kind of like Trunciflora. A little bit of burn. Buddy, it's been hot. I think that's a grandifolia right there. Plinia grandifolia. They like full sun, so I put it out there in the full sunlight. And it's growing. It hasn't got burnt yet with all the heat. Sabra. It's your regular old Sabra right there. I just fertilized it real hard today. This is a funky looking red Giabarika seedling. It's very sensitive to the heat. It was flowering and I forgot to water one day and it just got burned up. It is still flowering. It's only made little runt fruit, tiny little things. So I guess I've not watered it enough. It hasn't gotten settled. Blah, blah, blah. Maybe I should have put this in more shade. It's kind of been hating its life. But it's still alive and it's flowering up. Hard to see with this so bright. See if there's any yellow grumachamas left on them tree. Oh, Abel, you asked about the oblongata. This is the one I got labeled as oblongata. Screenshot it, dog. It really looks kind of like Sabra, a lot like Sabra, almost with like a hint of Grimmel. But that's what they gave me, labeled as oblongata. It makes a teardrop-shaped fruit that's large, more of an acid flavor than pure sweet, slightly pink flesh, big fruit, blah, 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 blah. That's a 4 centimeter. That's one of the 4 cm Giabaricas. supposedly Asian cultivar. Looks a lot like Paulista and all that. See the minerals from my water. I guess that well has less iron. That's another of one of those, what are we calling these again? Help me out here, guys. Oblongata. Damn, the chickens have been through here like pigs. There's fruit on here. I just don't see any that are worth eating. This one's like a little runt. We'll steal that one. Count it, guys. Yellow Grumachama. What up, Dwight? Tastes good. I like these fruit a lot. They taste real good when you get them full size. These are runts. I'll take it. Tree's getting tall. Let's see what's out here in the grove, eh? This is a little Annona I planted out. I think it's just a sugar apple seedling, but it may have a hint of reticulata blood. We'll see. Looks like it needs water, fertilizer. It's not flowering. It's a good thing it's not dead yet. Good day, mate. Good day. So we weeded and watered this. We finally got some rain. These should really start to wake up with the rain. It's one of the worst looking trees right now, but it'll come out of it. Oh, it will. Just give it some time, would you? I see some flowers coming. It's hard for you to see, but I see some flowers. The trees just look burnt still from like the summer, the winter. They never got that spring rain. There's another one down here that looks real unhappy too. It's funny because wait, okay, it's not the same row, but they're on either ends of the grove. I feel like they both got exposed a lot to the sun and the heat, but the tree's just fine, even though it's lost its leaves. So some of these bigger ones look a lot better. I just fertilized and weeded. There are fruit and flowers on these bigger ones over in here. Kind of hard to see on that, but let's see. This one's got a nice. This one's a good fruiter here too. One next to it's got fruit. This whole side was bigger trees and older trees that I had. This one's going off over here. This is probably the heaviest fruiting, flowering one out here right now. A lot of activity on that. Still some pitangas, the Zildarks, but the drought has made them real dry. I want to taste good. Not like it should though. And drought-stricken trees right here. Fruit's usually 3 times that size. Real dry. We did get a rain the other day, finally. Another Zildark over here. Oh, this fruit looks kind of juicy over here. Ooh. Ooh. Somehow this one got watered, I guess. That's a better sized fruit there for a Zildark. Let's see what it tastes like. Yeah, that one worked real well. That's got that flavor I'm looking for. Imbe. Garcinia Livingstonii on your left, people. Here is Pitanga tuba. Ooh, I picked a good fruit off of this the other day. It's got a lot of fruit on it, but they're green. Something ate one that's on the ground. I'm looking for that one fruit that's ready that no one saw that I can have. But I don't see it on that tree. Maybe this tree. This is actually many trees all together. Pitanga tubas. I just want one fruit that's perfect, you know. They hide so well. And you don't want to shake the tree and make it fall off because it'll break. Oh, I got one that's small though. A little turd. I see a bigger one in the background. That's a little turd. I'll eat that. Still tastes good. Actually, it didn't taste that good. Tastes like corned beef. This one though. Let's see what this one's about. Because that's maybe what I was looking for. 1, 2, 3. That one, it was really good. But it wasn't as sweet as others I've had. Oh, I see another. I eat them like this for sure. Like, you can definitely eat them like this. That's not going to hurt you to eat it slightly green. Let's see what this one's all about. Because, like I said, that's 20 different trees in here. Let's see if this one tastes any different. It wasn't quite as ripe as the other. But I think it would have been sweeter if it was riper. So that's a good. I don't know how long these Luke's Garcinias are going to hold. I don't know how much longer. Some are holding, some are falling. That's a Garcinia from Mexico. I don't know if you need a male or a female. I see some people saying you do. This has obviously got the female flowers. I've had trouble getting them to stick and stay and get any size to them. They like to drop off. Maybe the tree just needs to get a little older. Then they'll start holding. Here's Sierra Guaquiea. I pulled some fruit off of them, not a lot. They're good. They taste good. I was worried they wouldn't taste good because I got one early. You know, I got one that wasn't fully right, you know, didn't taste all that good. Then I got another that tasted perfect, okay? So we're really happy about that. A lot of these lemon drop mangoes, see, they're falling on the ground. They're peppering the ground, y'all. Oh, getting some size because I've been watering. It's getting a little more size.